Good morning to everybody. So, in yesterday's class, we discussed about the operations and rational numbers. In this video, we are going to learn about the rational is the denominator. Rational is the denominator. Okay. What is meant by rationalization? What is meant by rationalization? Rationalization is nothing but to justify something. To justify. Here, what is the definition of rationalization? To convert irrational number into rational number. Rationalization in mathematics is nothing but to convert irrational number into rational number. To convert irrational number into rational number. Am I right here? Yes. Now, what is the method to rationalize the denominator? What is the method to rationalize the denominator? Yes. Rationalizing the factor. What is the factor? Rationalizing the factor. It's very simple. See. Rationalizing the factor. Rationalizing the factor. The number which when multiply with an irrational number to make the resulting product is a rational. For example, so okay, first you write the definition. The number which when multiply with irrational number with some factor to get the result as a rational number. Am I right here? To make the resulting product or resultant product, to make the resulting product is a rational number. Am I right? For example, if you are having root 2, right? Root 2 is an irrational number. What is the definition? See, the number which when multiply by irrational number to make the resulting product is a rational number. Here root 2 is an irrational number. So by which number is multiplied with this irrational to get the product as a rational? Very simple dear. See, root 2, because we know that root 2 into root 2 is what? 2, which is a rational. Are you getting or not? For example, if suppose you are having root 15, what number should be multiplied? Yes, root 15 should be multiplied to get 15, because 15 is a rational. So in general, rationalizing factor of root a. What dear? Rationalizing factor of root a. Before that, I would like to recap the algebraic identities, like a plus b the whole square. What? A square plus b square. Am I right? What is the value of a plus b the whole square? Identity. Already we learned in class 8. A plus b the whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. Am I right here? A minus b the whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Then a plus b into a minus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. Otherwise, a square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Are you getting here? These three identities very very important. Please remember. And then, shall we move? Yes. Rationalizing factor. Now, rationalizing factor of root a. Rationalizing factor of root a is root a, because root a into root a, it gives us a. where a is any prime number. Am I right here? So root a into root a is what? A. So which is a rational. Now rationalizing factor of a plus root b. A plus root b is what? So which number is multiplied with this a plus root b, you will get as a rational, is a minus root b. Just you change the sign for the irrational number. Now multiply these two, like a plus root b into a minus root b. What are we getting now? So it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. It's nothing but a square minus b square. So you can write like a the whole square minus root b the whole square, which is equal to a square minus b. Am I right here? For example, 2 plus root 3 is given. 2 plus root 3 is given. What is the rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3? It's very simple. Yeah, just you change the sign for an irrational number. What is that? 2 minus root 3. Now multiply. It is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Then it is a square minus b square. That means 2 square minus root 3 the whole square. 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. Are you getting there? Yes. So rationalizing factor of a plus root b is what? A minus root b. What is the rationalizing factor of a minus root b? Yeah, just to change the sign for an irrational. That is what? A plus root b. A plus root b. Are you getting there? Yes. Now rationalizing factor of root a plus root b. Rationalizing factor of root a plus root b. Rationalizing factor of root a plus root b. What is that? Yeah, root a minus root b. It's very simple. Multiply these two now. Root a plus root b into root a minus root b. Root a the whole square is nothing but a. Root b the whole square is nothing but b. It is in the form of a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b. That's what a square minus b square. Root a the whole square is nothing but a. Root b the whole square is nothing but b. A minus b. Are you getting there? Yes. Now next one is rationalizing the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator means what? There is some irrational number in the denominator. So we have to convert that irrational number into rational. To convert irrational into rational. Okay, we will do 3-4 questions apart from the textbook only. That tomorrow we will solve the textbook questions. Now listen here. Rationalize the denominator. 1 by root 5. 1 by root 5. Rationalize the denominator. Question is what? Rationalize the denominator. That is, already root 5 is a irrational number which is in the denominator. To convert this irrational into rational in the denominator. So what should be multiplied? Already I told you. What is the rationalizing factor of root a? Yeah, you have to multiply by root a. So here we can multiply by root 5 in both numerator and denominator. If any non-zero constant is multiplied with numerator and denominator, the value does not change. Here root 5 got cancelled, then again you will get 1 by root 5. Now 1 into root 5 is how much here? Root 5. Root 5 into root 5 is nothing but 5. Now we rationalize the denominator. What we are getting here? We are getting as 5 here. We are getting as 5 here. Are you getting? Now see, 1 by root 32 here. 1 by root 32. Okay, first we express this root 32 as the product of prime factor, that is square root of 2 into 2 into 2 into how many times? 5 times I think so. Yeah, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. So we can express like 4 root 2. 4 root 2. Now, by which number should be multiplied by this 4 root 2 you will get as a rational. Very simple. Here which one is irrational? Root 2. So multiply by root 2 in both the numerator and denominator. 1 into root 2 is root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 4 2s are 8. So we rationalize the denominator. Are you getting the concept here? Yes. Now, third question. 1 by 3 plus root 2. 1 by 3 plus root 2. Rationalize the denominator. Here, what is the rationalizing factor of a plus root b? It's very simple. A minus root b. Here what should be multiplied? 3 minus root 2 should be multiplied in both numerator and denominator. That is 1 into 3 minus root 2 by 3 plus root 2 into 3 minus root 2. So 1 into anything? Same number, that is 3 minus root 2. The denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So 3 square minus root 2 the whole square, which is equal to 3 minus root 2 by 9 minus 2, which is equal to 7. So 3 minus root 2 by 7. Now we rationalize the denominator. You don't bother about the numerator. Here it is an irrational number. You don't worry about that. Here the question is rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Here we rationalized. Are you getting here? Yes. Then last question. Only one more question. And then after that tomorrow we will work out the NCERT questions. Am I right here? Yes. One more question. Like 1 by root 48 plus root 32 we will take. Root 32. How will you express this root 48? That is 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 48. So you can write like 4 root 3. Root 32 can be written as, just now we written, what is that? Square root of 32 is nothing but, 4 root 2. 16 2s are 32. Am I right here? Yes. So now what you can do? 1 by 4 times of root 3 plus root 2 we can write. Am I right or wrong? Yeah. We can take 4 commoners outside. Now rationalize the denominator. It is in the form of root a plus root b. So what should be multiplied? Rationalizing factor of root a plus root b. Root a minus root b. Therefore 1 by 4 into root 3 plus root 2 into root 3 minus root 2 by root 3 minus root 2. So 1 into root 3 minus root 2 is nothing but root 3 minus root 2 by 4 into, it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square, that is root 3 the whole square minus root 2 the whole square. So root 3 minus root 2 by 4 into root 3 the whole square is 3, root 2 the whole square is what? 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 into 4 which is equal to 4. So root 3 minus root 2 by 4. Are you getting here? Yes. So tomorrow we will solve some questions from the NCERT. Right? Thank you everybody. Thank you.